Back, everybody. Everything still seems to be working fine. I'm not entirely certain on that last thing. So there's that. If it doesn't work, I'm just gonna end up doing a point form for this episode or two. Then, anywho, because essentially just be, yeah, picked this up, found this here, did this here, learned about this frequency here, learned that I could do this with this. Oh, and yeah, that too. Wow. Okay. Let's head back over to this top of this cliff, because I don't know why. I feel like there's a reason it's here, more so than the staging. Nope. So it was literally just the staging for that one instance. I think I needed to find the radio frequency faster with Clarissa there. I think that was a failure on my part. I needed to cut them off before they could take Clarissa away. I think. Which I'll probably do next time around if it's possible. Like, there's always the possibility it's not even possible. At which point, it'd be, you know, sort of depressing here and there, but otherwise understandable. Okay, nothing's there, nothing's nearby. Everything's great. Bunch of different noises, stuff still. Gonna head over to the well, see if there's anything about the well that's different. See if there's a letter maybe somewhere on the ground, or something. Hey! Adler letter.
Maggie and Anna tried to bring the soldiers back in the cave.
What? After stealing equipment from the relay station, Anna and I entered the cave just before dawn to try and communicate directly with the crew of the USS Kanaloa. We successfully tuned into the source of the temporal tear and spoke, albeit briefly, to Henry Griffin, an SOC sergeant who had died on the sub, but the power overwhelmed my dear Anna. He was absorbed into its ridge. All that remains there now is the flickering hue of a partially open gate, a window to a perpendicular space that seems to have augmented the submarine's call. But all of my regrets, perhaps my deepest, is knowing Anna's last vision was of me fleeing from her in terror. Yeah, that's not a great way to have a memory of your friend. So, the Adler notes don't actually spawn unless I'm close enough to them. To see them, which means I have to literally walk everywhere. Again. Well, there was those spots that I checked. I need to go check the bedding area. Again. And there's other stuff again, but if I can find all the letters otherwise, then I won't need to circle back and waste any time. For myself. I mean, I'm obviously going to stay with you guys and not go back again through with you guys. I gotta stop this thing and reset that and start that. Okay, cool. There might be something up by the thing, the bench. That's the word. I can't talk. For some reason, every time I try and play a game and talk at the same time, and I'm not talking to somebody else, my head just stops working, stops functioning properly, and I can't think of the correct word. I keep wanting to say that and point, but you can't see what I'm pointing at. Especially because, it just wouldn't work very well. But I need to walk everywhere, I need to try and find all the Adler notes, I need to understand exactly everything that's happening. Essentially, USS Kanaloa crashed, we know that. We're talking to dead people, we know that. Almost looks like a red hue in this area, so I'm gonna keep this up. Yes, I know, the anomaly's there. Blah, 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 blah. There's nothing here, Adler note-wise. We'll just head on back down. Not even listening to you. Don't even care about you. You're irrelevant. You're not pertinent to my investigation of these strange islands. Let's keep going. Did I get that one? Yeah, I got this one. I know I got this one as well. Yep. I'm gonna head up here just in case there's one by the brick wall here. Try and find all the letters and stuff. Just because it's fun. It's something else to do. Ah, there it is. I saw a sparkly at the top here. Wow, it only sparklies really, like, rarely.
Oh,
Adler
Maggie
letter.
thought that the way the ghosts can talk to us and vice versa is waves.
Waves? Oh. And I frequently conducted tests at what was once the East Barracks here during the brutal winter of 51. Waves of any kind, nuclear, radio, electromagnetic, seemed able to pass through all existences under certain circumstances, which explained our ability to get communiques sent from them. This might also justify the frequency of hearing one of the Kanaloa's electricians' call signs, Calvin Gilbert, come echoing through the relays. On April 4th, 1952, we would attempt to reverse the manifest breakdown and bring the soldiers back. Yeesh. So it's either ghosts or it's Adler was essentially the cause of them being stuck in this in-between dimension. She tried to pull them out, but failed, is what I'm sort of getting from this. That seems sort of sad, honestly, thinking about it. I don't know if I should be happy about that in any way, shape, or form. But at least, you know, we're making decent progress with this game, and not going too fast with it, not going too slow with it. I do want to investigate that shadow, because it looks like a shadow to me. It does. It looks like something or someone is watching, and I don't know. Maybe this radio has something to pick up on. Nope. Okay. But what's the point? Was there something here, maybe? Nothing. I'm fully expecting there to be some form of chase scene or something. If I can't get back this way, I'm gonna need to probably adjust some things. I think I can, though. I can. Yep. Looks like they just weren't letting me go back that one time. They just didn't want me circling back and stuff. This is gonna be interesting. I'm gonna go and hit up Catbird Station and see about the frequency to get into the bunker, because I have a feeling that's gonna be where my last anomaly is at. And once I have all the anomalies, something else is probably going to occur in the main cave, I would assume. Like the main cave back where we started up, kind of thing, where all the shit began, where all of it started going to hell. That would probably be where, if I get all the anomalies, I should go to figure something out, because the chest, the armoire, was still... Armoire. Like, when I said chest, I mean, like, yeah, you know what I meant, right, guys? No, probably not. Ah, fuck. But the armoire, anyhow, down there was locked, and we still don't understand the meaning of the graffiti. Looking for a man with a dog. Adler letter.
She thinks that the ghosts were pushed out of our reality and maybe aren't actually dead?
Oh. Call sign number F139. That might be important. Call sign. Call sign number F139. Alright. My belief, bolstered by Anna's and my research, conducted largely at the Catbird Station, where interruptions were rare, is that the men and women of the USS Kanaloa were separated from our dimensional existence by the implosion of the submarine's nuclear reactor. I identified one passenger, Henry, by his call sign, and his confused dictation, and reliance on game logic says to me that their emotional states, if not mental states, have been reduced to that of children. I cling to when I envision Anna's demise. I was gonna say, let's go to the notes page. I'm missing 4 here, so there's gotta have been something back a ways. Which one was this one? Okay, so that was there. Here, and then there's that. Beginning tests. And then there was this. 1, 2, 3. 3. And then I think I should be looking for these 2 ones at the moment. And then I'll need to go back to the main street. Hopefully find a couple more. Head back to the barracks one last time. And try and find all of them. Alright. Let's keep going. We can do this. I believe in us. Hooray. Alright. I need to get to the Catbird Station, then activate the thing. Yeah, I've talked about that already. Maybe there's an Adler letter in here, and maybe I've like never noticed it or never had to look for it. Or because a lot of these places are really quaint, but like they seem way too upkept for something that no one lives in anymore. And the electricity's running really flawless for something that has been abandoned for God knows how many years. Even if people come and visit during the summers or whatever. It just doesn't seem right in my mind. So these ghosts are half-betweens. So they're half between our dimension and theirs. Okay. I'm pretty certain I've got that one as well, that anomaly. But I'll make sure to just double-check over there. I assume the notes kind of go hand in hand with some of these things, as I found a couple of them by the anomalies so far. And I expect to find a couple more by the anomalies as I continue going. I know there's going to be one probably in this room, and probably one actually down in the atomic bunker. Why is this one not glowing blue, actually? I don't think I can get into this one right now. I need something else to get into here. Meaning this is going to be a later spot. I gotta come back here later once I figured out something else. Aw, man. Hello? That's getting really loud now. Yeah, I don't think there's any way I can get into here. I'm gonna just try all the frequencies. Maybe the blue's glitched out a bit. But, again, it looks like I can't do it. What? CBK. CBK. 1. 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 CBK. CBK. CBK 1. Okay. Alright. That's transmitting all three. ZBK1. ZBK, ZBK1. ZBK, ZBK1. Okay, no. Still about and leave. Okay. I have to check Harden Tower back again. This is fun. Alright. So I still have the area with the tree back there. So that'll give me another node or two opportunities. And then I need to check the beach and the main street again. I might even need to go into the cave, because I'm assuming the armoire belonged to her. And might have some form of magnetic unlock. 1. CBK. CBK 1. So, I'm gonna need to come through here twice. Kind of thing, just to ensure that it's not on the pathway up there, up above me, or on this one down here. I don't see anything sparkling though, so I should be safe. And, I guess we'll just see how this goes, I guess. Right? I mean, why not? There should be something here, though. Not necessarily here, but like in this area, right? I mean, there's been a lot of different notes everywhere, and it's kind of interesting because they're all paper notes, right? So, how did these letters survive out here in God knows what weather? There is the area over here that had seemingly no purpose. There we go.
I guess
Adler
Maggie
letter?
was the one who had this place turned into a park.
Oh. After the fort closed, I used the considerable resources from my father's endowment to buy up most of the land, or influence government officials to declare that which I could not buy protected. I have not been entirely successful, and have watched in horror as a small tourist industry has preciously sprung upon this cursed island. Even the family of one of the sailors who died, Calvin Gilbert, set up a restaurant to cater to inquisitive out-of-towners. I can promise this, though. The museum will never happen, and the beach and caves will be boarded up. You didn't do that right. I mean, you gated it off a little, but that's not exactly gonna stop inquisitive teenagers from hopping a fence. Like, blow it the fuck up if you want to get rid of that area. Or have armed guards. Because that's the only way you're gonna get people to not go into an area that they want to go into. Right? Like, you need to have some serious freaking security to keep people out nowadays. Especially if they want to do something. Because nowadays it's just far too much disrespect of the rules or a sign or something like that. Man, I sound like a buzzkill, don't I? I'm okay with it. I'm okay with sounding like a complete freaking buzzkill. What note was that, actually? I gotta quickly check. Okay, so that was that one. I need the one last one in there, I guess. Okay. And then there's just the other kind of things. And I'm assuming that'll be in Harden Tower. Or by Harden Tower. Because I didn't actually go back up to Harden Tower since I got this. The ability to use this. I'm definitely thinking Harden Tower will probably be the location to find it. But I can't be certain. Didn't look like it was on the ground up there on the upside path, but if I can't find it in Hardened Tower, I might have to circle back. I just hope I don't have to. Ow. Alright. Yeah, that sound is just really... It's disturbing almost. It's upsetting. It's you know, and then this area is the one that I had the memories in and stuff. But, like, wait a second. We came through here, and then we went to the beach from here. Was there a way to the beach from here? I don't... What? I don't... Wait a second. Wait a second. Is there a way down? No, that led to the cliff. I'm going insane, aren't I? I am going absolutely buggy. Yeah, okay. I'm going buggy. Imagining things now. Seeing things. Hearing things. Doing things I shouldn't be doing. Staying up really late to record this stuff. Even though when you guys see it, everything will be great. Everything will be nice and dandy, and you know, it'll probably be bright outside, and well, depending on where you live, I guess. And sorry for the delay on some of the videos. Some of them are harder to render. I'm just having issues, I guess, adapting at the moment. But I'm still getting up daily. Or if I'm not, then I'm really hating myself by this point. I want to make sure I still post at least one video a day. That has to happen. At least one. I want to try and record more videos, but I'm not entirely certain I can do so easily. Or without maybe like majorly inconveniencing my family or friends or something like that. Why do I say family or friends? I really only have family and a couple of friends. Ah ha ha ha! I have the letter.
She was working at the tower the morning they sank.
Okay. I was on watch duty in the tower when it happened, having just gotten back from an early leave for the reading of my father's will, this year's. I childishly blamed him for this, too. His one last act against me. But it was nobody's fault or decision but my own. I'm sure it was Francis Seltier who sent the Canloa's distress signal. It had been cut off, I still don't know why, and I hastily interpreted the garbled transmission as an attempt to jam radar. So I sent back the guidebook recommendation to scout and bomb if necessary. You assumed. That should be the last one for the bottom area there. No! It's here. Meaning, did I miss one? Or are these not, like, in direct order? Like, they're... Are they just a collectible page? I don't entirely know anymore, because now I'm confused. I'm like, did I miss one somehow? If I did, where was it? And how do I get it? So, I know there's still the Adler Estate, which I'm sure has one in it. I'm going to check all of these little platforms. At least that one, because I hadn't checked that one before and stuff. I'm also going to have to check by the actual bunker to go down, see if there was a note there, maybe. Maybe a specific, like, call sign or something. I have to head back to the original room there. When I get all the anomalies is when something's going to happen. I need to go back to the cave or something like that. To get everything to start clicking. I'm fairly certain. Which should be a little more action-packed, I guess, than this episode. This episode and the last one have been pretty lax. No monsters or anything. Just sort of talking, me talking to you, and us getting a little bit of backstory on the notes. Which has been fun. I've liked talking to you guys. It's nice. Sort of boring, I'm guessing, on your side. Because, I mean, my dialogue's not riveting. But I'm trying. And that's all you should really... all you should really expect from me is that I'm gonna try. And... is there maybe something below the window there? I'm seeing a little flashy thing. I'm not entirely certain if that's just the glare. I think it's just the glare on the pipes. The graphic thing. But I can't risk it, so I gotta go and check anywho. Okay. 1, 2, I'm done. Done. How about you? Let's go. Let's go. Creepy, freaky, haunted island thing. Gonna leave it. Very soon. This game is fun, actually. So I'm guessing I dyed my hair blue after my brother Michael died, because back in the flashback I had brown hair. So I'm guessing it was sort of a me being either depressed or rebellious or something, or just not wanting to be like myself, whether it was look like myself or something like that, because part of me is obviously ashamed of what happened. I could never imagine how I would feel if my brother died. I'd be distraught. But I'd also have to wonder how he died. He was a certified lifeguard for a time. And he just hasn't really gotten his certification recently. He's still a strong swimmer. But, like, if he died, just... I don't understand how at least her brother would have died in the game. Like, if he's such a strong swimmer and could teach her how to swim, how does that function? Did he die because of natural causes? Was it actually drowning, or was something impeding his retreat from the water? Was something causing him to drown? Was something keeping him stuck? And yeah, so yeah, it's something I think about a little bit. I don't know. I'm trying to think about this game, and they've given us so little but so much information at the same time. They've given us a lot to work off of and work with, and even though the game hasn't been that long, you know, it's been, you know, a few hours long, right? Which is a good size and stuff. But I don't know. It just seems off. That's the anomaly. I discovered that one. That one's a really creepy ethnic cleansing one. I don't think I can access this from here. No, this is just the green. This is just the green. But I think I need to go back down now. But I think I'm going to call it for this episode. This part. So thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next part. Bye-bye.